We ask people if they care about Homo sapien extinction.
If they're going extinct, it's very sad, but at the end of the day, I don't care.
You would care, lady, if you knew what the hell a Homo sapien was. What's good, everyone? It's Salty. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Today we're getting into some Facepalm. Let's get it. Here's a disclaimer. 99-cent power. Every item 99 cents and up or less. Just making a quick stop at the Everything Any Price store. Everything here is less than or more than $1. We don't have to make sense to make sense. Bernie Sanders. The inventors of insulin sold the patent for $1. A vial costs $5 to make. Yet, people with diabetes are dying because drug corporations charge as much as $540 per vial in the United States. That level of greed is criminal. It will end when we are in the White House. If it's $540 USD, do not buy. I don't understand what the problem is. Just die. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Just die. Me and the boys creating a second group chat without the annoying friend. My friend group doesn't have a second group chat. Whoosh. A classic Franklin story. Franklin wants a pet. I'm sorry to say, Franklin, but you are the pet. This is what we call petception right here. And then you got this guy. Sir, I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to use that thing, but I won't say nothing. You go ahead and do you. Some Del Monte quality sliced carrots. Looks like those got extra sliced and diced and dyed green. Kinda looks like peas, but that's r/1 job. You literally had one job. How did you f that up?
Hi friends, I'm Desperate here. I'm a newly non-vaccinator and I want to write about my vaccination dangers for my final thesis in college. However, I have to use scholarly journals, etc. as my sources. When I search deep into GSU's library, every article seems to be pro-vax and nothing supporting my argument. Does anyone have some scholarly docs that I can use to prove my point effectively? Thank you all. The fact that you cannot find any journals to back up your viewpoint may suggest you need to reassess your viewpoint. You're telling me that there's no scholarly documents out there that prove vaccinations are bad? No way. You walk into a patient's room and see this. What would you do? Shit. Who the f put helium in the oxygen tank again? We bought a computer from you yesterday and it won't turn on. Press the big button. I have. Then try the cord at the back. Maybe it's disconnected? I'll get a flashlight. Don't go away. I'll be fast. Why do you need a flashlight? It's dark. We have no electricity. This sign in Utah makes me want to put on my seatbelt even less. Hey teens, buckling up is totes yeet, yo. R/fellow kids. Yeah, that's definitely in Utah. I know this because I live here, but unfortunately, I haven't seen that sign before. I tried to build a chair from IKEA. Oh, they're just laying on the floor. Oh, look at the chair. Yeah, building IKEA furniture makes me want to curl up in the fetal position as well. It's just not a pleasant experience. Why the f are you and that other white chick wearing kimonos? You white people need to stop taking Japanese culture. Also, you two look horrible in the kimonos. It doesn't even match you. First of all, it's a yukata, not a kimono. Second of all, I'm from Japan. These people just need to stop appropriating their own culture. So, last night I was positive there was a ghost baby in the bed with my son. I was so freaked out, I barely slept. I even tried creeping in there with the flashlight while my son was sleeping. Well, this morning I got to investigate a bit further. It turns out my husband just forgot to put the mattress protector on when he changed the sheets. I could kill him. Now that's something you don't want to see. I'm just going to check on Timothy over here. Oh, Jesus! If an apple contained aluminum, mercury, formaldehyde, MSG, would you eat it? These are in vaccines. LearnTheRisk.org. You do know apples contain aluminum and formaldehyde, right? Are you still selling the 30-inch TV? No, sorry. I sold it a few days ago. How about $200? I already sold it, sorry. $250? I literally do not have it. Then don't waste my time. Happy birthday to the US Navy. To the men and women who serve to keep our waters safe, we thank you. Happy birthday, US Navy. That's the Russian battlecruiser Pyotr Veliki. Pyotr Veliki? Customer. Sir, do you know anything about video games? Yeah, I do, but it depends on which games. I haven't played them all yet. You shouldn't be playing video games. You're a young man. Go make a dumb family. I look down at the floor at this point as the customer is scolding me. Were you just looking at my daughter's ass? No, ma'am, I wouldn't. Is she not good enough for you? No, ma'am, I'm gay. You shouldn't be that either. Ming the Clam, the world's oldest animal at 507, was killed by researchers trying to tell how old it was. How do you go and mess that up now? How old is this thing? Well, it was 507. Knock knock. Yes? You ruined it. How? It's who's there. Okay, who's there? Honeydew. Haha, okay. Bruh, what the f? A guy says he was questioned on a plane for doing math during a flight. A woman sitting next to the Ivy League economist told flight crew she had security concerns about the man after seeing him write in a foreign script. It turned out to be a differential equation. Aw, lady, you done messed this guy's career up. We seized 47 kilos of cocaine. This sneaky little cop thought he was so slick. This is getting out of hand. So Kyle got kicked out of our public school just because he's not vaccinated. This is the government's way of tricking you into getting your mind controlled. You don't know what the government is forcing you to take. Hashtag anti-vaxxers, hashtag flat earth. Just attempted to set my ex's house on fire, but the big bush in his front yard only caught fire, and I ended up running away like a p***. Lamau. Eventful night. Cry laughing emojis. So, you tried to commit arson? It's not a crime since the fire didn't spread though. But you went in with the intention of his whole house going up in flames. That's a crime, and you still ruined part of the property if the bush caught fire. The police will get involved. Really shouldn't have posted this on Facebook. That dude needs to get a restraining order, goddamn. Undercover cops posing as drug buyers arrested by undercover cops posing as drug dealers. A huge mistake led to police officers arresting each other. And that's exactly where your tax dollars are going. Just remember that every time you gotta pay taxes. Hydrogen-infused water. So water? You're just selling water? Critical space flight hardware. Do not touch. Very cool, Mike. The library is now selling free coffee for $1. r/life pro tips. Cold this winter? Remove the fans from your computer so it double functions as a heater. Life pro tip. Want an egg but don't want to go in the kitchen? Cook it on your CPU. Ah yes, are you cold this winter? You should try starting a fire, burning your house down using only your computer. Emergency phone not installed. Please do not have an emergency at this location. If you want to have an emergency, you're really going to have to move to a different location. Warning, do not rest your arm on either front door or its internal trim. It could be injured in the event of SRS side airbag deployment. Just don't use the armrest at all, okay? Driverless Tesla Model 3 pulled over by police for failure to stop. A Tesla Model 3 was testing its smart summon feature when it got pulled over. Damn it, I want more context here. Like, this cop just doesn't know about the smart summon feature, just pulls it over because there's no one in there. Like, what kind of black magic f***ery is this? Marketplace. Unsure how much she's worth. Please help. Is this still available? You want to be utterly fucking ashamed of yourself wanting to sell this gorgeous baby girl. If you didn't want her, then you should have kept your fucking legs shut. People like you should have their half sewn up, so you can't have no more. You're a disgusting piece of trash. It's a doll. So yes, Rose, take your stinking attitude elsewhere and read the description before you go bumping your gums. She straight roasts her because she thought she was like selling a human or something. I bet she feels like a total dumbass.
Alright everyone, that's going to do it for today's lesson. As always, give that smash button a solid like. Make sure you're subscribed for more content, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.